takes this from inside the 5. Coverage seemed flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. In time, that'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To throw, it's Lagway. First play, taking a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff, this much on the line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Movement here from the tight end. Trying the old counter play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Here's the punt, high in the air. Touchdown, Auburn. The special teams strike in this playoff game. Enormous moment. We go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play when you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Throwing off play action. And they've got him on the blitz.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. That rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Bringing pressure. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up. Still moving.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here, trying to hold on to that football to give his receivers a chance to get downfield. But how about this pass rush not only getting to him, but knocking the ball loose, and the defense is able to get on it.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Play action here on 1st down. And looking for a big play here. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
That's That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop? Give this hot offense the football back.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. He's going to score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. A shotgun running play call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. The sure hands, it's Fields. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Arnold. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail. Back of the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the running back takes the handoff. He's going to lose yards. The defense makes a play to end the first. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Now rolling out to his left. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Clark. Fights off a defender. The Gators look to keep this drive moving.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Gators line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back, it's Knight. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
So second down after the incompletion. And here's the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Makes a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He escapes the pocket. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. The Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Robinson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Arnold. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a dart right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking for a man. He's got it near the end zone. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Auburn.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after gets him within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the 3rd quarter. It's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Caught over the middle, it's Daniels. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Makes the catch. It's Singleton. Breaks loose at the 45. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Arnold. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense cannot be stopped.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Wrap down the middle, it's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Well, way back, the guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To the air. It's Arnold. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Simmons. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
They'll hand it off. He stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Here we go, 4th quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kick is a squib kick. Taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 43, but that's a good return and good starting field position. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Makes a quick catch. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. From the shotgun, drops back. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Ball handed off. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. What a diving catch way downfield. Big game.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Touchdown, Tigers. They've taken the lead with time running down.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Clark. Tackle, but first down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Gonna run it. It's Clark. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Shotgun formation here on third down. That's caught. It's Wilson. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. Down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. And it's caught across the middle. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.